Hey guys, David here, and I just want to make this quick video about SEO for you guys out there trying to figure out SEO, and is it the way to go, and I'll go into that. What is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization, or the optimization of a site for the express purposes of ranking inside of Google. Excuse me. A lot of people talk about black hat, white hat, silver hat SEO. And honestly, anytime that you manipulate your site with the express purposes to actually go into Google at a higher page rank or manipulate their algorithm, that is not white hat. So as soon as you start backlinking, that's really not white hat. So really, you guys need to understand that when you're talking to people who actually know SEO, understand that that is not white hat. So when you're out there and you're like, oh, I need white hat SEO. Well, white hat SEO is actually letting your site do whatever it's going to do and get whatever traffic it's going to do on its own terms, and letting it, build its page rank and build everything at Google's algorithm, right? So once you get out of that and you start backlinking and you start doing this and you start doing that and you actually go out and you try to manipulate your site, that's not exactly white hat anymore. So if you're out there trying to hire contractors or anything like that, and they're telling you, this is 100% white hat SEO, that's just like a ploy, or that's just to make you feel safe. But anything like that can get your site slapped. So how does it work? Google has different algorithms, and these algorithms are based on different types of linking, or backlinking, which are links pointing to your site, or links pointing to another site pointing to your site. A thing right now that's really popular is actually the tier way of backlinking. So they'll do 3 tiers, for instance, and the third tier is where they place the bad sites or the not so good sites, and they'll do a lot of backlinking on the third tier. Then they'll get better at the second tier, and then the first tier or points to your money site, and those backlinks will be really good. So like on the first tier, you'll have Gov, Edu, Squiddo, Hub Pages, Website 2.0s, and different high authority, high page ranked actual backlinks pointing directly to your site that are not harmful, and they'll have a few of those with high page ranking, and that will in turn boost the actual popularity of your page, or change the page ranking and get you actual traffic. How do I do it? Is really, I was doing the bunch of backlinks going to one site for a while, and then my site started getting slapped with the different updates. The Panda and the Penguin are the big ones that really took down some of my money-making sites. And then after that, really, I didn't do it anymore. I saw that that Google at any time can take away your popularity, or take away the traffic that's actually going to your site that you're trying to pay for backlinking to get it popular and actually sell stuff. At any given time, that money can be wiped out. So if you spent $15,000 last year on getting your site ranked for some keywords and stuff, and Google this month decides to, hey, take that away, your $15,000, unless you made the money back already, is gone or for naught, and all that time you spent was for nothing. So that goes into, is it worth it? To me, it's not. There are a bunch of different ways to actually get traffic to a site. I prefer the method of turning and burning sites, which means that I'll create a site that I would like to get money, and I will go after non-popular ways of actual backlinking immediately, put out a bunch of backlinks for that, rank that site as fast as I can for as least money as possible, and then whenever Google slaps me, I just take down that site and make a new site similar to it when I want to go about that way. But actually, I don't have to do that anymore with the actual business system that I'm in. So that's just what I was doing before to actually try to get money, and it worked pretty well. As far as outsourcing, Odesk is where I go to do a lot of my outsourcing. It's the best website I've found for actual contract work. Not only the quality of contractors, but the actual Odesk, the way they actually have a work log, and you can review what your contractor is doing. It's just a good website for actual outsourcing, in my opinion. I've hired thousands and thousands of dollars worth of contractors doing various different things for me. As far as backlinking goes, I spent a couple grand, and honestly, I don't hire anyone outside of the Philippines for my backlinking services, and I have a couple people that I go to for actual backlinking. The price is pretty good for the Philippines, and the quality is amazing. So if you're going to go on there, I would steer clear of people from the Middle East, and I would steer clear from people from India specifically, and I would go towards people in the Philippines as far as backlinking goes. Now, you can hire those people from those areas for different other things. I personally don't, but you may be able to. But I stay with the Philippines as far as backlinking. Final thoughts. I really don't do SEO anymore. I don't find the purpose of doing SEO. I actually have some pages that ranked from my blog, and pages ranked from other things, but I don't go after SEO as aggressively as I used to, and I definitely don't pay any money for backlinks anymore. I just post stuff up, and whatever happens happens. I do it by volume, so if you post a lot of stuff, it gets a lot of ways, or it gets your site crawled by Google, or Google sends out these spiders to go over these sites, and that's how they index you. So people actually only want to get ranked in a couple search engines, more than likely. That'd be Google, Bing, and Yahoo, the big three, and mostly time it's the big one, which is Google. So if you want to get in Google, there are different algorithms and different ways that you can actually manipulate the system. Just understand that once you start manipulating the system, you're no longer white hat, you're in a silver hat, and black hat is when you go to the dark side and you really just start spamming links out there. So that's really what SEO is. That's how it helps or can hurt you, hurt or hinder, or whatever. I don't really use it. I don't suggest that you use it unless you are broke. If you have no money and you do all your backlinking, and that's how you're going to get traffic. But as soon as you have enough money to do other ways of getting traffic or driving traffic, I really suggest that you don't do SEO long term. Not going to say that people do not make a ton of money doing SEO, because they do, but for a return on investment or your ROI, I don't see it being as high as other ways. You may, differ with my opinion, and that's cool. So remember to like, comment, subscribe. I hope that helped you guys out, and we'll see you in the next video.